Next, I want to highlight some of the bills that will be included in the legislative package. The first one should come as no surprise to anyone. I believed 4 years ago that $7.25 is not an adequate minimum wage. 4 years later, it's not an adequate minimum wage. In fact, I think the case has been strengthened that we need to do something in Louisiana to raise the minimum wage. So we will be supporting Senator Troy Carter's bill to make a gradual increase that will begin with $9 an hour in January 2021 and move to $10 an hour in July 2021. We've fallen behind too far for too long in Louisiana. Congress is out of the business. They've told us that. They haven't increased the minimum wage since 2009. It's important that we do this. And we know that an overwhelming majority of the people of Louisiana agree with us on this. We also know that we need to do some things about the high cost of auto insurance, and I think we ought to focus on making changes that are proven to have a direct impact on the cost of premiums. So I'll be supporting a series of bills by Senator Jay Luneau, all of which prevent insurance companies from using factors like gender or whether the driver is a widow or was deployed in the military to increase a driver's premium. You know, premiums ought to be set on driving records, not on whether someone's poor or female and that sort of thing. It's common sense. It's just the right thing to do. And obviously we will engage with the legislature on other legislative instruments that could potentially reduce auto insurance premiums as well. I do believe that there's plenty of common ground there that we can explore. The next set of bills that we'll be supporting will help improve the lives of women across the state. First, a bill by Representative Barbara Carpenter that will prevent employers from retaliating against employees who discuss or disclose their salary, and will bar employers from asking the applicant's salary history as a condition of employment. Simply put, I believe eliminating pay secrecy and improving pay transparency are important steps to ensuring that every individual is paid based on their merits and the nature of their work, not on their gender or the payroll of their previous employer. I also know that we continue to have the largest gender-based pay gap in the country. That is not good for our state, it's not good for our families, and it's not just impacting the ladies of Louisiana, it impacts the entire state, especially those children who are at home being supported by their mothers, whether they have another income earner in the house or not. They're being adversely impacted by this gender gap in pay. We already know that Louisiana has the largest pay gap in the country, and I believe when employers use salary history to set pay, it means that women who may be paid less will never catch up with their male counterparts, no matter their education, their experience, or their skill level, and that needs to change. We're also going to be working to improve workplace accommodations for pregnant women. Oftentimes, women who are pregnant get reassigned to desk duty, or if that's not available, they may lose their jobs altogether. But the reality is that pregnant employees can often continue to do their current duties with small accommodations like providing a stool to sit on or temporary assistance with heavy lifting. Sometimes the solution is as simple as allowing for more bathroom breaks. And finally, we'll be promoting the implementation of a maternal mortality review. This will ensure that any hospital or birthing center has written policies and procedures to investigate any maternal death and to do so in a timely manner. Louisiana maternal mortality rates exceed the national average, and we know that black women are 4 times more likely to experience a pregnancy-related death. This is unacceptable. We are already making tremendous progress in reducing the number of women who give birth and are suffering from hemorrhage, for example. But there's a lot more that we can do. These are just a few of the priorities that will be included in the legislative package for the session that starts next Monday. In the coming days, you're going to receive a list with more of our initiatives, and I look forward to talking about all of these bills in greater detail as we enter into the 2020 regular session next month. And of course, I will be addressing the legislature next Monday as well.